Trailcam Dan, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee? Trailcam Dan, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee? Hello and welcome back to the channel on this beautiful autumnal September afternoon. The noise in the background is Neil, who's cutting these hedges down. Look how well he's done actually. See how low he's got it there? He's got all this to do. He's cut some massive pieces off like this today. He's really cracked on with that. He's doing really well. So today we're doing a trail cam down video. Not sure if you're going to get any trail cam footage in this video, but it's more about showing you what is coming up. We've got some special things, some incredibly special things. So first things first, I have got another trail cam review coming up. Now I'm going to be a bit more particular with these from now on. I don't want to just review every trail camera I'm offered. It's got to be special. Like this particular one, I've already reviewed the same camera, right, from Cam Park, but their sister company has asked me to review the same camera, the TC22. And I said go on then, but I wasn't sure if it was the same. And it's turned up and I think it is exactly the same. So I'm doing a review of exactly the same camera, which makes no sense to me. On top of that, one of the last ones I reviewed wasn't even 4K. I wouldn't have bought it myself. I'm not saying it was a rubbish camera, I'm just saying personally I want 4K and 30 frames per second. So I'm going to be a bit more particular now. I'm into these cellular ones. My favourite at the moment is the Camo Jojo cellular one, and I'm using that a lot. Excuse me. So yeah, more particular, more honest. At the end of the day, I don't have to sell out to any of these companies. If I want a trail cam, I'll just buy a trail cam. They're not that expensive. And some of them can be quite pushy, some of these Chinese companies. They'll send you one through the post and then 3 days later be asking you where your review is, which is ridiculous because you need to put it in the woods for up to a week and get the footage, and it takes a long time to edit that kind of footage together. Anyway, forget that. In the woods, as you know, we have got Mouseville, right? I haven't been back since I set it up. I'm gonna go today, collect the cameras. They'll all be flat battery, I know that. The Camojo's definitely a flat battery, and my monthly cellular allowances run up. So I need to go get everything, bring it back. But while we're there, we're going to put up a new experiment. That experiment just came to me, to Mazzy, my girlfriend. She said, why don't you try this? Put these out. If I could stick them to a piece of wood with glue or something, take the tops off and see which they prefer. We have got, I'm guessing that's butter, jam, chocolate spread, marmalade, and some kind of like Bovril, Knorr. Could be a very interesting experiment in Mouseville. So on top of the experiment we're putting out today, 2 more ideas I came up with. I ordered this online. Now this is handmade, it's from Etsy. Can't remember how much it was, about, I don't know if it was 15 or 25 pounds. Handmade, beautiful. It's actually a bird feeder. But my idea, it's got an eyelet in the top there, is hang it from a string from a branch. Anything which touches that is going to make it rock all over the place. Fill it with squirrel and badger food, and watch how they play with it. Now what I think I'm going to have to do is lift that up a bit so a badger can get its mouth in there, because it sits on a lip there. I might just have to put a screw or nail in there to hold it up. But yeah, that could be quite fun, watching a squirrel and a badger rocking around on that on a tree. So we've got that experiment, but we're not doing that today. I'm just showing what's coming up. But the best experiment of all we have got ourselves a squirrel maze. How cool is this? Off Amazon, £40, £39.99. I expected it to be about that big, and it's turned up and it is massive. It's twice the size I thought it was going to be. The idea is the squirrel goes in there and has to find its way to the nuts, which are going to be behind this perspex here, tiny bit of perspex. So we'll set a trail camera on that and watch as he tries to make his way around. The only problem with this is I'm going to have to find a way of hooking this up on a tree, because we don't want rats getting in there, which I know the rats can climb, trust me. So I think we're going to use some kind of bungee cord or something, put it on a tree, and that is going to be special. Now, to go with both of them experiments, don't tell Mazzy, don't tell my girlfriend, I've got a massive bag of monkey nuts. I think they call them shelled nuts in America. We call them monkey nuts. Now, apparently the name monkey nuts comes from when people used to feed them in zoos, things like that, to the monkeys, because monkeys actually love them. So that's the only reason we call them monkey nuts in the UK, someone told me. And underneath that we have a special squirrel mix, which is all kinds of different nuts. So a big bag. My only worry is, like that says 2.5 kilograms, the top one. The bottom one is a lot heavier, I think that might be 5 kilogram. It's heavy. The only problem is we have got mice on this campsite at the moment, and they'll rip through that, so I'm trying to hide it away from the mice. Last thing I want is them getting in there. Now, that in total, I think I spent about £27. Don't tell Mazzy. But it's my money. And I really wanted to treat the squirrels in particular at this time of year, with autumn coming up, because they'll be collecting things like that, burying them, ready for the winter. So, up the squirrels. Right, noisy git over there isn't going to stop, so let's cut this for now. Head over to the woods in a minute, yeah? So getting over to the woods never happened. Neil ended up calling me over, and I helped him with his trees for half an hour, and I did my arm in. I was very, very tired from dragging heavy tree tops, and I couldn't be bothered. So you're not going to get that in this video. You're going to have to wait, because I've gone away now. But in the meantime, what I will do, over the last month or two, people have been sending me videos and pictures of their trail cam footage and photography photos, and I've put them together and I'll throw them all in now. There's one in particular which I adore, simply because of where it's come. Well, there's a few I adore. There's 4 wonderful squirrels bouncing around having fun, but there's one from India. I think it's a stag deer of some kind in India, with sound, a video off a trail cam. So thank you very much for sending me that one, because I don't think I've ever had any contact from anyone from India in the past on any of my channels, so it's nice to know we've got such a broad audience. Right, enjoy! So many thank yous to all of you guys for sending me all them videos and photos to trailcamdan@outlook.com. And I'm going to leave this video here. It's just an update. It's just to let you know what is coming up. Something else coming up, which is nothing to do with trail camming, but I'm trying to broaden this channel out. I've decided to just make it more about me, a bit like Mazzy X's is. Just because it's Trail Cam Dan and there is a lot of photography and trail camming in it, doesn't mean to say I can't bring you more videos of what I'm doing when I'm just dotting around and stuff. But I've just ordered something from Amazon. Maz is in the background, she has no idea what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I have just ordered off Amazon a ration pack, 24-hour ration pack.
Oh, cool.
Are
you going away for 24 hours?
Well, I thought I'd try. I'll tell you what it is, Mazzy. I was watching Post 10 last night,
yeah.
and he does things like this. And I spent 2-3 hours laying in bed looking at. There's some things called self-heating meals, and I presume you just open it and it cooks on its own.
Yeah. You add water to some kind of substance, don't you?
And it just heats up on its own.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, which I think's incredible.
I don't know.
But that's not what I've ordered.
Oh.
But from the same company, I've gone for a 24-hour thing. So I thought I'd make a quick video about that. Thought that might be a bit of fun. Right, anyway, I'm leaving this video here. We're back at campsite tomorrow, so hopefully we can get them things into the woods and get all our trail cam footage together from Mouseville. Catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment. See you all soon. Oh, and click that little belly thing as well, because that's what everyone says. See you all later. Love ya. Bye-bye. Trail Cam Dan, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee? Trail Cam Dan, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee?